What's up, guys? Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching in the world. You're with Red Corner Boxing, Jam and Mr. Neutral. We're here for the main event of the evening on Top Rank from Las Vegas, Nevada. We've got Richard Torrez Jr., Kiki Torrez versus Guido Vianello. What's your thoughts on this one, Mr. Neutral? Should be short and sweet.
I don't know about this. I'm a big Richard Torrez fan. Have been for a while. He is just virtually blitzed through his resume.
11 knockouts and 12 wins.
Moses Atoma style. Shows very little mercy for his opponents when he's got them tagged. But this is a massive step up from what he's, level wise.
He's Italian's tough as well, isn't he, Vianello? I don't know much about him, but he's tough, I've heard he's very tough.
13 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. He beat Makhmedov, stopped Makhmedov last time out.
That's not easy feat, mate, to beat Makhmedov.
Only Caballero's done that.
Yeah, Ajit beat him. That was the Watchalong I done on Boxing Media Hub. I remember that fight. It was a very good fight. That's when we first heard about him, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
And he absolutely battered Makhmedov, closed his eye. Doctor waved him off so he couldn't continue. So Vianello, I'm not expecting Richard Torrez to blitz for him quite so easy. If he does, then
it'd be a massive statement.
That's a massive statement for the silver Olympic medalist of 2016. Vianello actually.
I still think he looks like a porn star, though, don't you? Torrez. He always reminds me of a porn star from the 70s, mate. That old German porn star with a tash and that. He's got that look in it. He's got that look about him. You know he does dirty things behind closed doors. But that's neither here nor there. That's got nothing to do with the boxing.
He's got a very unique style, Richard. But
he's a character, mate. It's what boxing needs, is characters like this. This is what makes the sport so beautiful and wonderful to watch.
It's funny. I've just been watching him there, and he's saying that he now considers himself as America's #1 after Jared Anderson's last defeat, which I have to agree with. I've felt he's been #1 there for about a year, if not more, because of the lack of good heavyweights in America right now. But he's the outstanding one for me.
I think there's not many other options, is there, really? Let's be truthful. What you got? Big Baby Miller. You've got a couple of okay ones. There's not really that much at the moment in terms of heavyweights.
Michael Hunter's a bit of an enigma.
Yeah, I like the Bounty Hunter, but he's fighting Christopher Lovejoy, for fuck's sake. So that just shows you the levels he's thinking he's at.
It's off that fight.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's good to know. That was an embarrassment, to be honest.
So what we got here is the Italian Guido Vianello.
30 years old.
Nicknamed the Gladiator. He's actually a tennis player before he played boxing, it says there.
10 years as a pro.
And then switches to boxing, so that's quite a career change.
2016 Olympic boxer as well, weren't he?
Fast hands. He's 6'6". He enjoys a 3-inch reach advantage. He could make this a difficult night. He's very fast hands. I noticed that against Makhmedov, so I was very impressed there. But this 229 pounds, 6'2", 25-year-old Richard Torrez. He's a powerhouse.
Both Olympians as well.
He's a swarmer. Guido was actually at the same Olympics, but he was not.
Yeah, but he done better in 2016, didn't he?
He was out in the earlier rounds and that. But Richard Torrez, for me, he's something special. I'm looking for.
Still gives me the porn star vibes, but a very good boxer.
Yeah, very well spoken, very intelligent, knows what he wants. I was listening to Shusha Carrington, who trains with him, and said he's very competitive.
Yeah.
So that gives you an idea, as what his ambitions are. in
So I
boxing.
really enjoyed having Shushu and Christina Poncher on comms, mate. Honestly, that makes a good team, that does.
Yeah,
Shushu, man, with his Carrington points and all that, he's very on point, isn't he? I love Shushu, man.
I
He's
did
a
a good,
real one. He's a real one.
done a very good job.
Yeah,
Really
I've
good.
really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed this whole show, to be honest. It's been a very decent show. I was happy with Chop Chop earlier as well. He done really good, got the win. Shame Troy didn't get the win though. Troy Williamson earlier, he lost, of course, but you know we can't win them all, and we're underway anyway, mate. So let's get to it.
Oh, and he's got Richard Torrez. He is immediately is into Guido Vianello, and the height difference is 6'2" to 6'4", and you got Torres whose knees are bent, so he looks even smaller. And his southpaw style, the swarming southpaw style,
He's just
as
so busy though, isn't he, Torres? Kiki's so busy. He's just literally
very
like constantly like he's like a fucking one of them bugs you just want to swat. You know what I mean? You can't get rid of him.
he
You're just buzzing constantly.
never stops moving, and this is going to be fascinating how he gets close to Vianello. But I imagine he'll come round the side a few times. He'll try and swarm that big punch round the side on the taller man.
Yeah. If he
On his,
lands that on the whiskers on the right side, I think Torres takes him out.
it's that left-handed Torres. It's a weapon, mate.
Yeah.
Let's see. But Guido's got this. He just has to stand tall, and Torres for me, he'll come under his arms a lot when he's trying to come in low. So
He's wrestling at the moment.
yeah, I get this. I'm getting this feeling that he's trying to keep Torres away, and trying to keep standing tall. But he's
Yeah,
been
try and tire him out by wrestling and get to the later rounds maybe for Guido.
he's letting Richard Torres back him up a wee bit. It looks like a mismatch in size. It's ridiculous. Vianello, 245 pounds.
It's like a heavyweight against a middleweight.
He's a stone heavier than Richard Torres. The size difference in height.
Is it
Sure.
6'6", 6'2"?
Aye, he looks bigger than 6'6". Let's get that
He looks
straight.
massive. Guido does look massive.
He certainly does. But it's just a bit messy in round one so far, James, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But Torres just, you know what he's like. He likes to get warmed up first, doesn't he? Before he lets his hands go. Figure his man out. Let's see what he does. I imagine he's going to come in hot and heavy soon.
Oh, Christ. When he unloads, my goodness, he puts some venom in it.
Tell you what, Vianello looks a bit like Gianluigi Donnarumma, the old fucking Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper. You know, the Italian goalkeeper on the World Cup win and the European Cup win.
Wasn't he
Looks like
Brazilian?
Donnarumma, mate.
Wasn't he Brazilian?
No, Donnarumma was the Italian one.
All right.
The one you're thinking probably Claudio Taffarel.
Oh, Taffarel,
Yeah, he was the Brazilian one.
yeah, but that was a messy round. I'll give it to Torres just for sheer work rate.
Yeah, just for the aggression. I'm going with Torres Jr. as well, mate. So I'll just put TJ. As is now known, TJ. Kiki. He's got his dad in the corner as always. It's always a good sign, man. I like men who stay with their family in the corner.
He's got a great Joe Guzman as a cut man.
Yeah, you don't get better than Joe Guzman, do you?
No.
Guzman, definitely not.
But an interesting opening round nonetheless.
Yeah, Torres' nose looks like it's got a little bit of damage already. Have you noticed that? It's very red round the side. He's got a little bit of damage
Yeah,
already. Must have been
only
clips that we didn't see.
just on the inside of his nose there. Here we go again, round two. Torres high guard, southpaw style. Orthodox taller, Vianello. Unleashes a big right, but that went straight over Torres' shoulder.
Miss Wilder.
Big wild swing from Torres. Backs him up.
Just span him round and try to do what I was talking about earlier, that German film thing. You know what I mean?
That was a vicious engagement. bit of a head clash first. Torres caught him round the body and round the side of the head. And the referee's having a word with Torres. With Vianello. Don't know what
Yeah,
for.
back grabbing round the waist.
Right.
He was gripping Torres round the waist every time he tried to throw a punch.
He's so strong. That's what it is with Torres. It's that strength that's giving
He felt it on
Vianello
the inside.
a
So he
problem.
reminds you like an old school boxer, Torres. He reminds you of that old school style. You know what I mean? You imagine that old school fighter in him, the way he just stands there just flicking out punches constantly.
He's Rocky Marciano's Mark II for me.
Yeah, that's it, Marciano style. Yeah, I was just trying to think of who I was thinking of. There was definitely someone I've watched loads of fights in the past who he reminds me of.
Yeah. Big overhand right check there too. Just caught Vianello there. Before Vianello wrapped him up. He's not jabbing as much as I thought he would be in L. Oh, what a terrible, terrible combination he threw there.
Looks lethargic.
My goodness, TKV could have seen that coming.
I won't go that far, but yeah. Oh, that was terrible earlier.
Well, very inexperienced, caught, and caused him the defeat.
Yeah, took his
It's
eye
like,
off the prize,
no,
mate. Defend yourself at all times. He got found out. Yeah, the ref's having a word. He's going to take a point off Vianello here, I think.
oh,
Vianello, pardon me.
I get it, but I don't think
It's a little bit early for a point
Torres.
off.
It's too early for all that. Torres doesn't need favours off the referee like that. He didn't
Second
give
round, only a minute in, 2 minutes in, and he took a point off Vianello already. Seems a little odd for me, that. What's the most he grabbed? Probably 3 or 4 times. You don't even get a first warning from that normally.
I believe he did get a 1-1, but they usually give you 2 or 3.
Yeah, and then a final, and then you take a point. He's just gone straight to the point. It's a bit savage from the ref, but if it cleans the fight up and gives us better
Well,
action, then all for it, really.
again, Torres is just coming round the sides and clapping Vianello as Vianello's trying to hold on. Torres again unleashes a brutal barrage against him, but nothing really come of it.
Just looks like food at the minute, Vianello. Looks like food for Richard Torrez Jr., for Kiki. He looks like food on a platter. Unless
That's
he
better.
lands something spectacular, I can't see any way he can win this fight with the way he's boxing right now.
End of the round 2.
Another Torres round comfortably and with the point off as well, makes it a 10-8.
10-8 round. Vianello will have to come in at this round all guns blazing. He's 3 rounds down basically now.
Yeah, basically 3 rounds down already after 2, so Vianello needs to get going. He's got the range, he's got the height, he needs to use it. Bully Torres if he can. Try and get in there, mix it up, but he's not. He's just standing out like he's an elite boxer, and he's not. Let's be truthful. He is not an elite boxer, and he's not going to win it by doing this against Richard Torrez Jr.
No, that left hand of his reach advantage should be out like that all the time. And when Torres is coming lunging in, step, fine, let him have it. But he just doesn't seem to have that sort of strategy in his tool set.
Yeah, or the mentality to believe in himself to do so.
Yeah, he's allowing Torres to swarm him. See, that's what I'm talking about. Straight out with the jab.
Straight
Torres
on him.
immediately
Straight on
back.
him.
When he lets Torres get on the inside and get close to him, that's when it gets a problem.
This ref seems to want to get his face on the screen as well, though, doesn't he? Let's be honest. The ref's starting to get his face in a bit too much. It's another ref who needs to be paid to get out. You know what I mean?
Oh, bit of holding from Torres there. Oh, that's better work from Vianello. Right
Yeah,
there.
he landed a good couple of shots. Says to the back of the head, does Torres, but it wasn't to the back of the head. It was a clean shot.
It's heavy impact stuff, and the two of them clash in the middle.
Tell you what, Guido is rubbing that elbow in now. You notice that? He's
Yeah,
rubbing that elbow into Torres's face. He's trying to open up a cut or something. Every time he gets close, he's getting that elbow and really giving it a good rub on the face of Richard Torrez Jr.
and he's using the inside of the gloves as well.
Yeah, very dirty tactics, mate, from the Italian. The referee should be looking at that rather than taking
Oh, I
pictures
don't
with himself in the crowd. You know what I mean? Posing for the
know.
fucking cameras.
Torres had to slip and come out with a big right over the top of his head, back connected.
Torres just sizing him up again, waiting for that moment to lay his mark.
Yes, he's trying to load out a big one.
That referee just won't get his fat face out the fucking screen, will he? He's literally like preying on them, like stalking. I know they have to be in there in case something happens, but my God, mate, he'd be in if he had to pay to get out. Oh, he's in there again. Just let him fucking fight, you div. Get that ref out of this fucking ring, man. What the hell? What is his game here? Keeps putting his fat face on the screen. Look, there he is again, look. Before they even throw a punch, he's in there. In like Flynn. Dyed his hair blonde for the occasion as well.
They
So
come
he's a
in.
look a mug and act a mug at the same time.
It's frustrating. You can see Torres wants to unleash. He comes in, but he's
The ref just
stepping
grips
in.
him.
He's stepping in one step too far. So he's half going past Vianello if that's possible, and then he just comes shoulder to shoulder instead of like he's getting any kind of connection on Vianello. Very
Yeah, his timing's
scrappy.
not right yet, is it? His timing's not right yet. But look,
Yeah.
again, the ref's in there, just giving warnings for no reason. There's nothing happened for a warning there.
Torres is getting looked at by the referee for holding. So, oh my
The ref's
goodness,
just a fucking Mongol, man. The ref's just in there, just giving his... Look, again, he's got him again. Just every 2 seconds. The ref's got to get his face on screen.
it's a terrible.
He's wearing black trousers with white sole shoes. He's got his hair dyed blonde with black at the back. That referee's all about the clout, mate. He needs to get the fuck out of the ring.
He's a high
It's another
visit.
Torres round, though, because Vianello didn't do fuck all, did he? Let's be truthful.
No, this is it. I mean, there was one good shot he got in that round of note, but didn't follow up on it.
Nah.
Torres is fighting real scrappy for me as well. It's like he's got very little patience and showing very little, critical thinking. He's ducking down, throwing bombs. This is not the Richard Torres I expected. So the
And
much
Vianello actually
talk.
landed a good right hand there as well, just seen on the replay. He landed a really solid right hand.
As I said, he ducks down and that it comes over the top. It's a very dangerous punch to throw because as you're ducking down, you can come up with an uppercut and walk into one.
Here we go, though. Round 4 is underway.
Now that's exactly what I was talking about because the first thing Vianello did, he anticipating Torres ducking down, he goes for a feint with a left and then tries an uppercut and he just missed.
Yeah. The referee's straight in again, though, as always. Paid to be in if you paid to get out. He's in there.
The style of the fight and the way these two fighters are fighting it's almost too similar. They're both scrappy. They're both trying to go for big punches as they engage each other. It's exactly as Monica says, it's El Gladiator, it's gladiatorial style. The fine art of pugilism is missing a bit here. This is a scrap in the ring. And it's a very untidy one.
It's one of the scrappiest fights I've ever seen, to be quite honest. The referee is in there every 2 seconds. It's like one punch thrown, they grab. Referee jumps in, gets his face
Yeah.
on screen, breaks him up. They throw one punch, referee's in again. He's in there like swimwear.
What is showing is opposition to any future Richard Torres fights is that he is going to just lunge in and he just grab him, come off the clinch, hit him. Grab him, come off the clinch, hit him. And Vianello's grabbing him. He's punching him in the clinch. But he's
not
not
following up
aware,
after.
he's not aware enough that he's got opportunities when the clinch unfolds.
Like what David Adelaide did with JBTKV earlier. As the clinch ended, he clapped him and fucking put him to sleep. That's
So
what he should be doing. Here, the ref's in there again, getting his face on camera, giving warnings for no reason.
Jack Rafferty did the same with Corey O'Regan.
He did, yeah. What a performance, by the way, from young Jack Rafferty. A very impressive fight. So if you ain't checked him out, guys, check him out. He's the real deal by the looks of it.
Super lightweight. British.
Manchester's finest. Well, let's see him in with Dalton Smith or someone of the likes next, man. I want to see him step up now.
It's not even in the top 15 WBC rankings yet. That win tonight should see him up there.
Definitely put him in that sort of scenario.
And Torres looking for that big left hand now.
Yeah, and if just going back to that one quickly, you gotta remember fucking Dalton Smith was fighting Walid Wiza last time out. You know what I mean? That guy was a joke from France. You know what I mean? Typical Frenchman, tail between his legs, ran off like a little bitch. If he's well enough to fight and good enough to fight Dalton Smith, then my God, Jack Rafferty is. So let's see that down the line.
Yeah, nice big left hand caught Vianello at the end
Number
of that.
10-9 for Kiki.
He's in control of the fight. He's denying Vianello any boxing room. I get the strategy, the taller man swarming. He's making it very, very scrappy, and it's not very fan friendly to watch. However, I do understand the strategy against a very, very much taller guy.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do, isn't he, Richard Torrez Jr.? He's doing what he has to do. Can't ask for more than that, really. As far as we've got it, mate, we've got all 4 rounds plus the 10-8, so because of the point off, which was very harsh, by the way, on Vianello, because he didn't do a lot wrong, but the ref just wants his face on this screen, so he took a point off. And that was in the second round as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, like literally, I think he warned him once, Mr. Neutral said, give him one warning and then took a straight point for holding. Holding, when you got a 6'6" guy against a 6'2" guy, there's going to be grappling, there's going to be a bit of wrestling. Ref went straight in with a point off, set the precedent for this fight.
It's Torres.
So as we've got it, 4 rounds to 0 plus the extra point. So basically, Vianello needs a knockout or a couple of knockdowns along the way if he wants to win this fight now for the ITI.
There's one thing Richard Torres is very, very good at, and that is denying the punch space. You know, to let go from the hip or let go from the shoulder. He's denying Vianello that with a longer reach by getting so close to him. So
His reach goes out the window.
Vianello has to come back and try and hit him instead of, hitting from his standing, his resting position or his guard position. Now, he's extremely good at that. And he's quicker to Vianello there, as he's shown in a couple of occasions this round. But Vianello is still a harder puncher, and he's got, see, that's that jab I was talking about. Oh, that was a better right hand from Vianello, and he's got
Torres hurts. Torres is hurt. He literally fell into him there.
Oh, that was a beauty right hand from Torres. Again, when he ducks down, he brings that right hand over on the big man. And the big man gets him under his shoulder. The rest is history. The referee's in there like Flynn.
He's in there again, mate. He's in there again. But you need to have to get paid to get out. Tell you what, Torres is getting caught a little bit too much for my liking here, though, by Vianello.
Vianello's he's tiring out there. I can see it.
But he's starting to land some shots now, though. Torres is rushing in and getting caught on the way in this time, which hasn't happened in the earlier rounds. Earlier, he was able to get in close and smother him. This time, Vianello is getting some shots off.
He is. Because he was jabbing at range. 2, 3 good jabs, and then the right hands were coming in. And this is where Richard Torres is in trouble, because Vianello is coming to him first now.
Torres complaining about back of the head shots there as well, which wasn't That shows he's getting hurt here. I knew them punches were taking some toll on Richard Torrez Jr. Vianello's landed a few good shots in this round, and
Oh,
Torres
yeah.
doesn't like it. Let's see if he can turn the tide.
Vianello's definitely bringing the game now to
Yeah,
Richard.
he knows them punches hurt, mate. When you see your guy going, back of the head shot, you know that you've hurt him, because especially when it wasn't to the back of the head. I'm giving that to Vianello just because of that last minute.
Yes, I give that to Vianello as well. He got some tremendous combinations. That jab was hitting home. And when he was fighting at range, it was all gravy.
It was. That right hand as well caught Torres flush, and Torres backed up, and you could see him wincing. He was clearly visibly hurt.
Yeah.
Not badly, but he was definitely hurt nevertheless. So that's a good round for the Italian. And if he can continue in that form, maybe not as one-sided as we thought it might be. Or as we had it. 'Cause remember, we had it 4 rounds to 0, plus the 10-8 because of the point off. So it was basically a wide job. But that last round's going to give Vianello a little bit of hope.
It certainly is. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in to watch me, myself and Jared's Boxing Chat. Red Corner Boxing tonight.
Yep, we've got 110 people at the moment in. So head over to YouTube, give us a like, a share, a comment, and a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow so we can bring you more. It's 4 in the morning here, and we're still 10 past 4, and we're still here doing this for you. This is what we do it for, the love of boxing, and to help you guys get a little bit of interaction with some boxing if you can't watch it yourself, or if you prefer other commentary. So thank you. And here we go. We're into round number 6 of 10. Richard
Oh,
Torrez Jr. against Vianello.
yeah,
Guido.
that was a great exchange there. You got Vianello trying to punch down the left right combination. Slip counter by Torres, bang, left hand. I come round the side. That was a great shot. And referee stopped the fight as the
Of
gum
course
shoot.
he has. Mr.
One
Needs to be on the camera. He's definitely stopping the fight again for some reason. I think it's a little bit take come loose on the glove of Richard Torrez Jr.
fights back off. There's a bit more.
Guido's looking a bit stronger in this round. He's
He's a
more confident.
bit more urgency now from Guido. Keeping that left arm cocked now. They've,
Oh, he's landed some good shots.
they've obviously identified that you've got to keep Richard Torres at range. If you don't keep him at range, he's just going to come in, swarm you, and he's going to get you. He's going to
He's
tag
going to
you.
bully you.
Whether he puts you out or not is another matter. But Guido's now using his head. It's round 6. He's miles behind. He's won one round out of the 5 before. He's been point
We've just
taken
got
away.
a new subscriber. Thank you. I don't know who it is. I couldn't see the name. Apologies. But thank you so much for subscribing to Red Corner Boxing. We really do appreciate it. Every single one of you that subscribes, God bless you. We really do appreciate it. We've been 2 weeks and 1 day going. We're trying to get to the magic number
Oh,
so we can bring you more content.
Torres caught Vianello as he was coming in for a right.
As far as the ref's not jumped in yet.
Yeah, he's very cute, Vianello. When he's got the referee on one side of him, he'll lock up Richard Torres's arm. When he's on the other side, he'll lock up the other arm. That's a better combination from Torres, a right and a left, straight down the pipe. The guard was missing from Vianello there as he was trying to go for an uppercut from basically his hip. But Torres got there first. He's trying these chopping left hands. That's not working.
It's coming down. Oh, Torres was hurt there. Torres buckled a wee bit there.
He's letting
We've seen
Vianello
strong again
come
now.
down.
Maybe he was just ducking too low and I just misconstrued it.
Yeah, he does get down very low,
He went
Torres.
really low, like almost like he was going to touch the ground with his glove, which would be classed as a knockdown. I was worried for a moment, but he seems fine, does Richard Torres Jr. How you scoring that round? I think I'm going Vianello again, you know. I think
No,
that's 2 in a row.
I'll give that to Torres.
You're giving it to Torres. Okay, matey, I'll put you down for a Torres. I'm going for Vianello on that one. Only just, though. Right, so I put Mr. T for Mr. Neutral. Mr. Torrez for Mr. Neutral. So yeah, we've got 3 rounds to go, guys. Sorry, 4 rounds to go. This heavyweight encounter from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's for the IBF North American vacant title. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. You know, I'd rather the ref not be involved, but he is. So we're here. Nothing we can do about it. Let's see what the Gladiator can do against Kiki as we go forward. Here we go, guys. Round 7 underway imminently. Ref just wants his 1 minute of fame again. There you go. Now he moves. We're ready.
Now
Vianello looking sharper now.
Torrez is keeping a high right hand.
That fooling trick, that keep the right hand out and wait for the left smack.
You can see what he's doing. He's trying to bat down Vianello's lead
We've
hand.
seen that somewhere before, haven't we? We've seen that somewhere before.
Yeah.
I think Floyd Mayweather used to love that trick.
Yeah, I think it's a Lomachenko trick as well.
Yeah, Loma. It was another one, yeah. Vasily. Need to see him back soon, by the way, Vasily. Get him in with Tank. Tank's spent force at the minute. Get Vasily in there. He might get another win. Rile up the Tank fans.
Shakur has just revealed that he's turned down a fight with Zapita based on the fact that Turkey Al-Sheikh promised him one amount of money and
then offered him less than what he got for Josh Padler.
Yes. Oh, coughing right hand from.
He was told he was going to get $5 million, and then he got $2 million for the Padley fight, and then Turkey sent his boys, didn't even come himself, and told Shakur apparently that he's going to get something like 1.2, if that, and that's all in. So Shakur said, "Well, the Spada fight's off. Then we're not doing it." And then he reached out to Oscar De La Hoya and said, "Maybe we'll work together again."
Yeah, but see, this is the funny thing, James. Zapita is Oscar De La Hoya's man, so.
I think he still wants us to pay the fight. He just doesn't want it through Turkey because Turkey was undercutting him with the money.
Yeah, but
so he's willing to fight Zapata still. He's not saying he's not going to fight Zapata. He's just saying, I'm not doing it for Turkey for that amount of money.
I'm about to say, I'd be surprised if Golden Boy can beat it.
I would be very surprised, to be honest. Or maybe Oscar will take him another way, another route. You know what I mean? But ain't Eddie Hearn still got him signed to another fight contract?
Yeah, he's signed a 3-fight deal, didn't he? So he's only had one fight.
Still got 2 left, yeah. So I don't understand what's going on, but I've seen a few of the comments from Shakur. We'll do a show about it another day, but for now, we're back to this one. We've got 45 seconds to go. Torrez Jr., Vianello. It's not gone as exciting as we hoped, but Torrez is definitely in control, although Vianello, for me, has had the last couple of rounds.
He's just a very untidy Vianello with his right hand. It's almost as if it's a weak hand, yet he's an orthodox.
It's strange. It's very strange.
See, I mean, again, it's very unorthodox right hand for an orthodox style. It's end of the round.
I ain't scoring that one, bro. I think I'm going Torres in that one.
I think I have to go Torres. It's
put that down for a TJ.
As untidy as Torres is, as the replays are showing there, he's the one that's been hitting home in the exchanges. And again, he's ducking down. That big right hand comes up over the top. It's been working all night for him, to be fair.
It has.
I didn't expect a knockout in this fight for some reason. I just thought Richard would find it tougher here with Vianello after watching Vianello destroy Makhmudov. Now, you know, and if anybody's doubting Richard Torrez here, well, Makhmudov must be a...
Makhmudov's one tough motherfucker, mate. You know what I mean?
And Vianello can't really do nothing against Torrez here. There's very little damage to the face.
I've only given him 2 rounds out the whole fight, and you got the point off as well in the second. So he needs a knockout for me, or a couple of knockdowns in the last 2-3 rounds.
I've only seen about 2 or 3 high impact shots from Vianello the whole fight. That's even put a grimace on Torres's face. So it's either an underwhelming performance by both guys, or it's a very good performance by Richard Torrez against a very good, awkward, unorthodox 6'6" Guido Vianello.
Yeah, if Torres wins neutral, it's a very good performance. You know what I mean? No matter how he wins, if he wins, it's a good win. You know, the guy's a good opponent. You know what I mean? He's a very good opponent.
It's
You
like
don't get
watching,
turned out often. It's a
it's
good
like
win.
it's like watching a juiced up Ryland Clark. You know what I mean? Or Torres is a big 2, 3 shots there hitting Vianello.
Lovely overhand left there as well, caught him flush on the whiskers, right on that beard.
Vianello looks puffed out. Or he got cuffed again there by Torres.
He's starting to go to work here now, Richard Torrez Jr.
He'll still be looking for that stoppage at any point in this fight as he cuffs him again.
It'd be a statement knockout if he can get it.
Something word. Oh,
lovely left hand there from Torres. Guido's just looking to wrap up now. Maybe he's tired, maybe he's hurt, I don't know. But he turned his
just
back as well there. He turned his back on the action. Always a danger, as we've seen earlier.
as he did turn round, Torres came in, cuffed him again.
Fair play to him. You're in the ring. The ref don't tell you to stop. You carry on fighting. Defend yourself at all times.
I think the Italian's feeling the pace now. As he's still
he is.
four punches. When Torres connects, they're hurting.
Torres is like Raging Bull, isn't he? He's like the Raging Bull.
Yes.
Just keeps going. Don't give a flying one, does it? He just keeps going.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Massive shot. Oh, wow. What a shot
What?
from Torres.
He sort of stopped him straight as if he was knocked out standing up. He's managed to compose himself.
If the ref had got his fat face out the fucking way, he could have finished him there, but the ref got his fat head in again. And here he comes again to save the day, old sweaty ref. Get that fucking ref out of here, man. If these two were allowed to fight, this could have been over by now.
Oh, Vianello's tagged Torres. Oh.
It's getting interesting now, Mr. Neutral.
Vianello hit with a big right.
Torres answered back, though. I'm giving that to Torres as well.
There's one round to go. Torres,
And we still got 2 to go, bro. 2 to go.
Just probably had his best round there. And this punch, watch it now, Jams.
Yeah, that overhand left. Bolo, beautiful shot.
The shockwaves went right down his body. And look, he's just starting, he's sort of leaning over as if he's like been knocked out stupid, but somehow
how he didn't go down.
I've just seen it. Torres hits him with a left uppercut and he knocks him straight back on his feet.
How he didn't go down, I don't know. I don't know how Guido didn't go down.
That was brilliant.
It really was. We still got 2 to go, though. Haven't we still got 2 rounds. Still got the 9th and 10th, haven't we?
Oh, is that 9 now? Right, that's even better.
Yeah, there should be 9 and 10, I believe. I hope I'm right, unless I've missed a round. But I've already scored it down to 8 so far.
Round 9.
Yeah, round 9. Perfect.
That was hilarious. The left.
It was some shot, weren't it?
He starts to keel over, and then Richard Torres knocks him back up with an uppercut and puts him up straight.
Uppercuts him back onto his feet, you know what I mean?
No, he's got him now.
Punched him back on his feet. Oh, Torres is going for the knockout here, guys. He is going hell for leather. He wants to get Guido out of here. Vianello's in big boy trouble.
He's hanging on.
Torres has got that bit between them teeth, and he wants to knock this man out. He wants this Italian to go and eat his pasta elsewhere tonight.
Torres is cut round the right eye. Was that from
he is as well. Was that a head clash?
He's just blinking away there with the blood coming down into his eye.
Was it a head clash, Mr. Neutral? Did you not say?
I think so, mate.
Oh, good shot from Torres. Look at that. Ducked under the punch and caught Guido straight on the eye. But Guido seems a bit activated by that blood on Torres's face on the right side of his chops.
He looks too tired to do anything about it, though, Jams.
That's the problem, mate, isn't it? Red rag to a bull, but only if the bull's got a little bit of spunk left in him. Let's see what happens here. Guido's trying, but I think it's cumbersome, it's tired, it's laboured. He looks like he's shot his bolt already.
Torres just backing up a wee bit. That eye is probably giving him a bit of bother now.
Yeah, and he's got the bigger man coming onto him as well. So he's gonna play himself a bit safe. He knows he's got this in the bag already. No need to play too dangerous.
He's not as committed as he was before.
Yeah, he knows he's already won this. There's no point in taking two. Oh, he got caught in that eye and it made him blink away again. It's not a good look for Richard Torrez Jr.
They're very tired, Guido, though he's throwing punches. Oh, just took another club. My goodness,
Beautiful shot. Beautiful work.
Oh my goodness. Go on, Richard.
Torres is fantastic, isn't he? He's so fun to watch. Win, lose or draw, I don't give a fuck, man. He's fun. He's fun.
I mean,
And he still looks like a German porn star from the 70s.
He finds the chin. He finds it. And Guido's done extremely well to stand up tonight.
He's a legend, man. Oh, lovely right hand there from Richard Torrez Jr. I'll tell you what, he might get the late stoppage here, you know. If he just makes one of these punches pay purchase, he can easily take Guido out here.
Got great stamina. Still throwing this amount of punches and
he just don't stop, does he? He just don't stop. He's like the Energizer Bunny on Viagra.
Lunging in a wee bit there, allowing Vianello a 3, 4, 5 punch combination. That was a mistake. Oh, back comes Torres.
Oh, what a shot! The left hook. Oh, right on the buzzer.
Wow.
Bloody hell, man. That's another Torres Jr. round for sure.
It's just when he connects, Guido goes back, staggers back 2 yards.
Oh man. Torres' eye is a bit of a mess, though, isn't it? His eye is a bit of a mess. His right eye, I keep going to my left, but it's left of the screen. It's right to Torres. Definitely some real damage there. Maybe it was, head clash there in the corner.
Yeah.
Little bit of dirty work by Guido as well. Held him in there and give it a little rub on that. You see that?
Yeah. Bang, there you go. And he
gives him a little
pulled
rub
him in.
here on the inside. Look, gives it a little rub. Gets the glove in there, gets the wrist, gets the tape on it. Really works him over. Clever tactics from Guido the Italian. He knows what he's doing in there. The gladiatorial stance of Guido Vianello. But here we go, final round, guys. Richard Torrez Jr. versus Guido Vianello from Las Vegas, Nevada for the American vacant IBF North American title. Let's see how this plays out.
Which an Italian can win it.
That's mad, isn't it, really? But he must be based in the States, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yes.
We see it all the time, don't we?
And Guido is coming out like a man possessed. He's swinging mad swings at Torres. He's just doing enough to keep out of the way. But I'm just waiting for Torres to tag him now because he looks like...
I was going to say, Neutral, as well, about like people being able to fight for these titles. I watched an African pan fight the other day, and there was a white guy from Guernsey fighting for the African title. Just made me chuckle, mate, you know what I mean? And he won as well, so he's a new African champion, and he was white as a ghost. Like, what the fuck? Guy's probably never even been to Africa, you know what I mean? But he won the title. I think it was, it was a WBO, I think.
Great stuff.
Where did they make this shit up? You know what I mean?
This is just now turned into a bit of a circus this last round. A minute 40 to go. It's just very untidy. Two guys with 12 fights, 15 fights respectively. Making a meal of it in there, really.
It's going to be a wide UD for Torres, this. It's going to be a wide UD for Torres.
He's shown glimpses of absolute powerhouse stuff, but overall, I thought he would be a bit better technically. But
Yeah,
the
I think he got dragged into a bit of a fight, hasn't he? Got dragged into a bit of a war with Guido. Oh, big shot from Torres there. Kept him coming in, and again.
it's just that,
Them lefts over the top are sweet from Torres when he lets them go.
he's going to find this problem against a lot of boxers, though, who are like 6'3" upwards. Who, as he goes up the levels, those who are able to box off the back foot, move a bit, not let Torres bully them. Oh, Torres trying to win this now. Vianello's hanging on. He's hanging on. He's against the ropes. Torres feels it's one more punch in this to stop the Italian.
Referee's getting his final face in the picture.
14 seconds to go of the round. Vianello looks like he's just going to see it out, but it's just going to be a Torres. Oh, he's down. That's a
He
slip.
slipped. That's a slip. That's a slip.
As he come in with he rushed Torres, he slipped.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
the
it.
end of the fight. It's another Torres round. That's a wide win for Torres for me. Unless something miraculous happens here, it's a Torres win. For sure.
Scrappy fight, but a good fight. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun, mate, at 4:30 in the morning. I enjoyed it, brother. I enjoyed it. It's what we're here for, isn't it? The entertainment business. And it was entertaining.
It
I
was.
tell you what, though, put Richard Torrez in against Moses Atormo, he gets starched. He really does. He gets starched.
I think there's a good. He's a good couple of years away yet, but he can
But
only.
Moses is still young as well. But I don't know, man. He's got a lot of mistakes in there. He needs to get them mistakes out of his game before he steps up. Because anywhere past Guido level, he's going to get himself found out. He got caught a few too many times today. Call it an off day, but he needs to do better. He looks the real deal, but he needs to do better. Too many shots landed. A big puncher like Moses or someone, or Daniel Dubois or AJ or Parker or anyone at the top level would have cleaned his clock with him. You know what I mean? He needs, if he's going to step up to that sort of level at some point, he needs to sort out that defence a little bit.
He's
Stop
certainly
being so gung-ho, head down, rushing in like a bull in a china shop. He needs to get the defence side sorted. He's got the attack sorted, just needs to sort that defensive work. If he does that, he could be a real talent.
when he does find the head though, he's a clubber.
Oh, he's brilliant
He
going
hurts.
forward. He's fantastic attack-wise, but defence-wise, he won't last long at the top table. I'm telling you, he'll get smashed through that table real quick. I'm telling you, if people like AJ get knocked out with one punch, imagine what would happen to him getting hit by men of that size. Clean, full on the whiskers. Imagine if Dubois caught him flush coming in the way he does like a bull in a shot head first. You know what I mean? They're just going to go, good night, Richard Torrez. You know what I mean?
The only thing is he's very quick. That's the only thing.
Can he outrun a power punch, though? You know,
Vianello,
especially when he's running into him. That's the problem. Very good
Vianello,
attacking, though. His attack is fantastic. He's
Vianello,
75% there. You know what I mean? 75% is there. The 15%, 25%, 30% of his defence is just not good enough, in my opinion.
yeah, he certainly needs to work on that.
I would say so. Here we go, mate, with the scorecards.
This should be,
97-92.
yeah,
98-91, 97-92.
easy
But
peasy.
obviously, it's going to be Torres because there's no way that Guido could even get them cards.
All right. But again, it's a big step up win. It's a distance win. It's a 10 round. It's his first 10 rounder. And I think that's better than a knockout.
Yeah,
Because,
he'll learn more from this.
exactly, and he'd come up against a tough character who was in it to win it himself.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I thought that was a great win against a very tough Vianello. He denied him his game plan. He just simply stopped the big Italian jabbing away at him all night.
He did,
Uh,
and considering it's only his 13th pro fight, you know what I mean. I was saying about his defence and that, of course. For 13
yeah,
fights, you're going to be a bit sloppy. You're going to be a bit gung ho. You're going to get caught a bit. If he can just like varnish them little edges and just get
yeah,
himself a little bit better defensively, he could go all the way. He could be America's. Is he Mexican? Mexican American. He could
yeah.
go all the way and be their next great hope. You know what I mean?
He's got that lovely mix of Mexican toughness, and American power.
And the
He-
American following as well. He'll have the American following because they're desperate for a heavyweight. So
what he did there tonight was perfect in the sense that a lot of the smaller guys, when they're up against taller boxers, they are they're the ones that are crouching way down, but they're not rushing. They're looking for angles from a standpoint where they are. But this guy lunges in, closes the distance, attacks the body, then comes upstairs where he's ducking down and coming up with big punches from both hands. And
it's good
that
to
is what he
see.
did tremendously. Because what Vianello did to the Makhmedov was missing tonight with this performance. And that's the good thing I can take away from Richard Torres' performance and the fact that he's gone 10 rounds against a tough Italian who's
Yeah,
just on the peripheral of what you would call a decent class. So,
yeah,
yeah, as you said, defence, got to work on it. He's got a bit of work to do. I think he's a year or two away from a world title shot, but that still gives him plenty of time. He's only 20, 27, plenty of
plenty of
time
time.
to get more wins on that resume, especially at this level, and keep going up.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. I think he'll be one for the future. Like I say, just shave them edges, get everything in order, get all his ducks in a row. He could be a very interesting talent going forward. He's got that aggressive style. He's got that
Yeah,
non-stop Duracell bunny energy. He's got that
lot.
fan-friendly excitement. Even if he gets knocked out, people will love him because he just doesn't stop. You know what I mean? We've seen that with many a fighter over the year. So Richard Torres Jr. is definitely one to watch. I'm excited to see what he does next. So just fantastic, and he got the win today against a very tough and game Guido Vianello. So congratulations to Torres and his team. Thank you to everyone who watched us on Red Corner Boxing and joined us for this watch along. You're with Jam and Mr. Neutral. Follow us on X. Hit us, give us a sub on YouTube. Help the channel grow. God bless everyone. Mr. Neutral, say goodnight, brother, and we will see everyone tomorrow for Hard Talk USA, 10 p.m. with Tiara Brown and Shay Metcalf.
Good night, everybody.
God bless you.